Good evening, parents. My name is Christina Maddox. I am your principal of the Discovery School.
And I'm Christy Robinson, the assistant principal.
We are so excited that you're here tonight, learning all you need to hear about in your classroom with your teachers. We have a few things that we would like to share with you as well from administration. First, very important, parents, we do most of our communication via Peachjar. So I need you to go online at www.peachjar.com and you will actually register as a participant for the Discovery School. You also can be a part of the Murfreesboro City Communications through Peachjar, but our newsletters and important flyers about events here will go through that Peachjar account. So please sign up tonight in that so that you get the communication needed for the year. Also, speaking of information needed, all of you should have received the arrival and dismissal procedures. In that, it was very detailed about the expectations for the front pickup and drop-off as well as the back. We are going to have a few walkers this year, and they have very specific directions and expectations and procedures to follow, and they will do so. If you do have a walker, it is imperative that you know that you must email me and request to be a walker. I do have to check the surrounding to make sure it's a mile distance between our school and your home, and then we will give you the special cards you need to have your child be a walker. Bus riders in the morning, those of you in the front, please be sure not to block the left lane so that buses can get in and drop off our students. Bus riders, please know if you are going to be a bus rider, we will have a little bit of wait again this year like we have every year at the Discovery School. But we have our amazing EA and MDA staff watching and observing those students and allowing those children to have some fun time before they are put onto those buses.
And parents, we dismiss at 3:30, so by 3:45 all students should be picked up. If not, we have to bring the students to the front office and we will need you to come in and sign them out on a late pickup sheet. We highly discourage habitual lateness, so please, if you can, be here by 3:45 or make other means for your students like ESP or the bus.
So can you tell parents, Dr. Robinson, why is it imperative that they are on campus by 3:45?
Because there's no one here to watch the students. Our office staff leaves, and Ms. Maddox and I, we work with the buses, and we have meetings after school. There are so many things that go on. So please, by 3:45, try to have your students.
And I don't think you as parents know that all teachers and all of our staff, other than Dr. Robinson and myself, which, like she said, are not available after school at all times, are gone by 3:45. So it's just imperative for the safety of your children that you are on time for pickup. So something fun that Dr. Robinson and I love to do is what we call Chat with Principals. And this year we have a few special treats for those parents that come in and spend the hour with us. We are not doing it every month this week. It was put in the newsletter, and we will continue to advertise those dates. I do encourage you as parents, knowing that you're very busy, I do encourage you to come for that hour, though, when those are posted and available. It's a great opportunity to build relationships with Dr. Robinson and I, with you, and that's very important to us. So we hope to see you at those Chat with Principals.
Right, and if you have any special education needs, testing, or just to discuss 504 with me, please see me for all those needs, because everything needs to come through my office first, and then I will get that information to the persons that it needs to get to.
We have a few little tidbits and requests from your special area teachers, Ms. Kleppinger, Ms. Turnbow, Ms. Allen, and Ms. Shepard, that is returned to us. So for gym, Ms. Turnbow requests that you please check that rotation schedule, which is always, thank you to PTA, they always post that on their Facebook page, and students are well informed of what day of week it is. If you could make sure that they're wearing tennis shoes on those gym days, it's incredibly safe.
Yeah, it's a safety issue.
It's a safety issue, and we don't want children running barefoot, and Ms. Turnbow hates to tell students that they can't participate. You are even welcome to bring some tennis shoes, old tennis shoes, whatever, and leave them here so that they're always available. We don't want any students missing out of their gym time. Also, I'll let Dr. Robinson tell you, for our lost and found, something very important.
Yes, please label all belongings. Find, if the things are not already monogrammed with the child's name, please go in and label at some place first and last names on lunch boxes, jackets, water bottles, whatever your child may be bringing to school that could get lost, because last year we had a lot of lost and found items, and after a while we have to just give those things away. And a lot of the items are great items that I'm sure you miss eventually. So please label all belongings that come to the school.
Something new this year as well that we hope will be incredibly helpful for instruction for our teachers and planning of special events that go on in our school. We have arranged for the 2:30 to 3:15 slot to be open without special area team involved, so that we can hold assemblies, special events. Our morning meetings will now be afternoon meetings. We will be transferring all meetings and events in that afternoon slot, so that instruction of the schedule, typical schedule, that is the daily schedule for teachers, is never interrupted with those special events. So we're really excited about that. We also will have a school-wide incentive for students that's interest-based, with special area support team really holding that true for our kids. And it's going to be some great fun with a lot of great things for students to earn with their choices in the school. Very positive and restorative. Last but not least, we want to share something that we hold true. As all of you parents who know us, you know that we're pretty much very open. Our doors are always open for you to come and visit us. We're very responsive, and we really believe in relationships with you as parents. We also are very close to the classroom, and we have a teacher's heart always, and I'm very proud of having that teacher heart. So in saying that, if you ever have a concern or an issue with your teacher, my expectation as the administrator of this building is that we hold each other accountable to go to that individual first and give them the respect and opportunity to make things right. So if I have an issue with Dr. Robinson, I model and go to her and speak to her first before I go to anyone else to try to seek advice on how I'm going to figure out the solution and come to a resolution. So we really, both of us, feel it's imperative for the respect of our teachers that you give them the benefit of the doubt and you give them the opportunity to work with you like that expectation is set here at Discovery School, and you guys come to a resolution together. In saying that, if it continues to be issues or conflicts, Dr. Robinson and I are happy and know 100% that our teachers will do whatever it takes to work it out for kids, because that's why we're all here. But again, any concerns or issues, we do expect you to go to your teacher first, and that will be our first question to you if you email or call us. Have you spoken to the teacher yet? So please just adhere to that. It's something I hold the teachers accountable to for each other, all of the staff here, to address the individual. It's just that respect aspect in our culture that I really feel is important, to know value and trust with each other. So other than that, we know you're going to get bombarded with a whole bunch of more information. So just know our door is open. Call, email at any time, and we are so glad that you are part of the Discovery School. It's going to be a great journey.
Thanks. Good night.
Good night.